Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State commissioned the Abiola-Onijemo Link road with a bridge in the Ifakojayi local government area of the state. This bridge provides a strategic connection linking the Abiola, Ajayi, Ogba, and Obawole Jew-Shaga communities, which are separated by a 25-meter swamp belt. Speaking during the formal commissioning of the project at Ifakojayi, Governor Sanwo-Olu, who earlier handed over to the public the newly constructed Alapere pedestrian bridge built by his administration, said the Abiola-Onijemo Link road with a bridge embodies his administration's commitment to addressing long-standing challenges faced by the people of Lagos State.
Form of the promises that were given to them, and it is a delivery that we believe will impact life, will improve economic opportunity in this area, and reduce cost of doing business, reduce cost of engagement within the two communities. We therefore remain unwavering in our commitment to improving the quality of life, providing the dividends of democracy to all Lagosians. And to the residents, Abiola-Onijemo and all of the neighborhood, this is for you. It's a public asset. It is your asset. You need to take care of it. You need to safeguard it. The street lights, the CCTV, it's your property. You will need to observe and protect it. It is public good. You will not allow anybody to dump refuse on your bridge. You will not allow anybody to park cars unnecessarily to block or to obstruct traffic on your bridge. You will not allow anybody to turn it to a disuse, because you say to them that I'm a joint owner in this. It is government property, it is our property, and we owe it to ourselves to protect and to preserve it. It is not a place where anybody would think that it is their own personal. No, it is a collective community property, and you all owe it that responsibility to safeguard it, to ensure that people do not turn these assets to a wasteful asset. And so the CDCs, the CDA, please rise up to this occasion and take charge of it once we leave here. And to the honorable member, I want to assure you, all your 20-something or eight additional roads that you have asked us to take, we don't have a problem. When we come to communities like this and people tell us that we want this, we want this, we want that, what it tells us is that they are happy with what we're doing. And they believe we can do more. That's why they're asking us to do more. And so we will tell you that the challenge that we have is not a difficult one. It's just for us to have additional resources and want to assure you that we'll do more. We always feel very challenged, a very positive one, that when we come to communities and community says, Mr. Governor, go and do this for us. Go and do this for us. And it's only it's because you believe that we can do it and we have all it takes to do it, and we'll do it. We'll make life a lot more meaningful for you. Ja, don't worry. If your people say that you'll come back again, you'll come back again. I know that you're representing them very, very well. And I know that indeed, in the House of Assembly, you are one of the shining lights there. We know that you are overseeing a very critical sector, which is public transportation. You have thanked us for the new garage that we built, in Ifako. You have thanked us for the new rail station that we brought to Iju. You have thanked us for the various development that we brought, but you want more. That Iju bridge that you talked about, we have awarded it already. For the federal government, we will do that Iju bridge. We will do the bridge. We will do the bridge. There's no third time for governor, don't worry. We'll do the bridge, I will do it for you. We'll do it because the people of Ifakojayi, Iju and Ishaga and all of you are deserving of it. And so we will ensure that we make life truly, truly meaningful and improved for you. I therefore want to thank you. I want to thank you as citizens of this state. I want to thank you for believing in our government, for trooping out here even a large number to come and receive us, to come and show appreciation to us. And what that tells us is that to whom much is given, much is expected, that we should go back and do a lot more. I want to thank all Lagosians for your steadfast support, particularly through your prompt payment of taxes, because without those taxes, we will not be able to do all of this. Your contribution continues to make transformative projects like this possible, and we deeply value the trust that you have placed in us. We also want to believe that we're working together to realize a greater vision, which is the Greater Lagos vision that we all talked about. I want to assure you that your administration, this administration, remains focused, will remain committed and resilient to building a city and a state that you all truly be proud of.
Speaking at the event, the Special Advisor on Infrastructure, Engineer Olufemi Daramola, said the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration has shown a persistent commitment and responsibility towards the delivery of strategic link roads, not only in Ifako-Jaye, but in many other parts of the state.
Aligned with the Teams Plus agenda, particularly in transportation and traffic management. The journey of this project has been long and transformative. Initially, this link between communities relied on a simple wooden bridge, a precarious structure that presented both health and safety risks for those who used it. Back in March 2012, the project was initially awarded, but was later terminated due to non-performance by the original contractor. However, in May 2022, under the visionary leadership of Mr. Governor and Mr. Deputy Governor, the project was re-awarded, demonstrating this administration's commitment to ensuring that no project is abandoned. The Abiola-Onijemo Link road with bridge is more than just a physical connection. It is a lifeline for multiple communities. The road spans a swampy terrain, connecting College Road through Ajayi Street in Ogba to Aruna, Obawole, and Iju Shaga. This administration has shown a persistent commitment and responsibility towards the delivery of strategic link roads, not only in Ifako-Jaye, but in many other parts of the state, as will be witnessed in the coming days. This project is a demonstration to the physical development of Lagos and also a statement of our government's commitment to improving the lives of its people. On behalf of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Office of Infrastructure, I express profound gratitude to Mr. Governor and Mr. Deputy Governor for their visionary leadership. I extend heartfelt appreciation to my predecessor for her insights and dedication, which laid a strong foundation for this project. I commend the project team for their expertise and commitment to excellence, and also Mrs. Geld Construction for their professionalism throughout the process. To the residents of Ifako-Jaye, I say a big thank you for your patience and cooperation. This was vital to the project's success. This level of cooperation has been the hallmark of this local government area, as demonstrated during the execution and construction of projects within this LGA.
The chairman of the Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Desmond Elliott, commended the Governor Sanwo-Olu administration's giant strides in the state. Elliott, who also represented the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, said the incumbent administration would not relent in delivering the dividends of democracy to the people of Lagos State.
Are now bound as one, and that is the spirit of Lagos State. And I think our Excellency deserves a round of applause. The Right Honorable Speaker, Dr. Mudashiru Obasa, has asked me to tell you that your Themes Plus agenda is one that we carry to heart and we take very seriously. The House of Assembly is poised at making sure that we support you head on in all your programs, because we have seen that your programs are not only to save businesses, to save lives, to make every part of Lagos feel the impact of democracy and the dividends of democracy. We're also here to share our love to everyone, to show them that the government of Lagos State is indeed interested with your welfare. And that is what Lagos is about. Well, many states make this, and many regions, not just states, many provinces, see this feat as the only project that the state can do. Lagos State is counting this as one of the projects. Please, the Lagos State government also deserves a round of applause. By reason of this bridge, businesses will save costs, businesses will save money, you can interface and move around. Indeed, Ja, my dear brother, I see that you are trying to go to VI. You have to pass through Surulere. And passing through Surulere is a tough task. And to this, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you, Deputy Governor. Thank you, Lagos State House of Assembly. The dividends of democracy to our people will always be our watchword.
A member of the Lagos State House of Assembly representing Ifako-Ijaiye, Honorable Temitope Adewale, disclosed that the Governor Sanwo-Olu administration has delivered 29 roads in Ifako-Ijaiye.
Because the sufferings of our people for the past 14 years has been brought to abrupt stop. I welcome you to the new Ikoyi of Lagos State, Ifako-Ijaiye, the fastest developing local government in Nigeria. Mr. Governor, I'm only here to thank you for the hard times I've given you, the tough times I've given you. I thank you and I say I'm sorry. And I would not stop until we turn Ifako-Ijaiye to Victoria Island. Mr. Governor, while they were playing the video, they said you are commissioning 36 roads. I beg to disagree. In Ifako-Ijaiye, as we speak, Mr. Governor, yourself and your Deputy Governor, you have been kind to us to give us about 29 roads. We have the Abiola-Onijemo Bridge, we have Ibari, we have Olorunfemi, we have Mufta Oshubola, we have Jagumolu Street, we have Galilee Avenue, we have Shitu Thompson, we have Fagbohun, we have Mojisola Street, we have Mokoka Street, and many more. We thank you. We thank you because we have 7 new roads that have been sent to your office that we know today you have approved. Mr. Governor, I can't stop thanking you. We thank you for our Iju train station. We thank you for our Ifako-Ijaiye bus terminal. We thank you for our stadium, Ifako-Ijaiye mini stadium coming up. All this has happened in 5 years. We thank you. And we're also thanking you in advance for our incoming fire station, the one that is coming in at the waterworks. We thank you for the youth center you are giving us. And we want to remind you of our bridge, the one that is called the Iju Bridge, the one where the red line will fly over the red line. Mr. Governor, at the time when they want to do the bridge, it will cause a lot of traffic vehicular chaos. And that is because that is the only in-road down to Ishaga, to Ajuwon, Alagbole, and Akute, all the way down to Songwater.
Also speaking, the chairman of Ifako-Ijaiye local government area, Honorable Usman Hamzat, said the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with a bridge and other projects initiated by the Governor Sanwo-Olu administration is in fulfillment of the Things Plus developmental agenda.
The LBIC housing estate in Ogba, enhancing housing access for our people. Emmanuel Olorunfemi Moyoagoro, and a vital road network improving intra-community mobility, connecting major communities within Ifako-Ijaiye. Mojisola Street, Thompson Street, Ibari Street, projects that have enhanced accessibility and fostered community development. The ongoing Oyemekun Road project, which is a major link connecting Agege axis to major communities in Ifako-Ijaiye, will further strengthen our road infrastructure. The proposed Fagba flyover, a forward-thinking solution to ease traffic congestion in our community. This project, alongside numerous others, underscores your administration at commitment to inclusive governance and equitable distribution of developmental projects across Lagos State. Significance of the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with bridge. The Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with bridge is yet another transformational project under your administration. This landmark project has opened access to major communities while linking Ifako-Ijaiye with other areas in Ojodu LCDA. It will also bridge the gap between isolated neighborhoods and alleviate traffic congestion and improve accessibility. Your Excellency, this is a clear demonstration of your dedication to fulfilling the promises of the Teams Plus agenda. On behalf of the people of Ifakojaye, I convey our heartfelt appreciation for your unrelenting effort in making our communities better.
After all said and done, everyone attested to the fact that Governor Sanwo-Olu has set a benchmark for good governance in Lagos State. The Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has signed the Lagos Electricity Bill 2024 into law. The law is a comprehensive plan aimed at addressing challenges in the energy sector and is expected to lay the foundation for economic and industrial growth in Lagos. The governor signed the bill at the Lagos House, Ikeja. The bill is a major step by the state government to ensure a 24-hour electricity supply to every corner of the state, following the federal government's approval for states to generate and distribute energy. Speaking at the signing ceremony, Sanwo-Olu stressed the importance of the bill in transforming Lagos into a global city with a reliable and uninterrupted power supply.
Is achieved now not just by ourselves, by all the relevant stakeholders that have come here to witness this signing. So you can see that the layer of responsibility, I'm taking my time to explain it. So it's not about us, it's about a whole market. It's not just about us, it's about an entire system. So it's important that that system is fully carried along, and they see it as a win-win. We're on the same coin, we're just on two different sides of the coin. We want, at the end of the day, for Lagosians to be the full beneficiary of what this bill is about. For our citizens to be able to look at us 1 year, 2 years down the line and say that, Mr. Governor, Mr. Lagos State, Mr. House of Assembly, all of your operators, you have earned our support. You have earned our trust. You guys have done what has eluded us for several decades. We all can see lights, affordable, accessible, all around our state. That is the main objective. Bottom line is that we all have a common objective, an objective where we want to improve and develop, the energy infrastructure of our states. And once we do that, we know what it will transform into economic benefit of the citizens, into ensuring that people can have better security network in terms of making Lagos a true 21st century economy, not being scared or worried about lights or illumination in some part of the city or not, but more importantly for small businesses that do not need to have 3 different energy sources. You have a backup or a backup to a backup. Once we know that there is reliability on what we have birthed, people will be able to ensure that we remove all the bottlenecks. So for me, it's a happy day. It's a joyous day. It's a day that we can celebrate ourselves. But I want to say that indeed the job has just started. The journey has been laid for us. Is really for each and every of our stakeholders to able to understand that they are part of a journey that we believe will be rewarding for all of us. So I want people to live here with an open mind, with a clear understanding that it's a journey, not a destination, and we're willing to walk this journey with everyone. There's still a lot of T's that will be dots. There'll be a lot of there'll be a lot of T's to be crossed and a lot of I's to be dotted. We are competent. We are committed to do that, to learn as we go along, to reappraise ourselves as we go along, but knowing fully well that the whole goal and the objective is that we want to light up Lagos. We want our citizens to feel the benefit and the effect of this legislation. We want to congratulate ourselves from the very strong legal drafting team in the House to the strong legal drafting team in the Ministry of Justice. Attorney General is doing his job, so it's to continue to do your job, and for all of us that are going to be the benefit. I've not seen a lot of bills, that has this thick. So it goes to show that, we need to take our time to understand what is there, but to appreciate the enormity and the extent of work that has gone into this. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just see this, as a current call for all of us to get to work. Thank you very much again for coming.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, sir.
The objective of the law basically can be grouped into 5 headings. First is to ensure that we have a technically sound, financially viable, and well-regulated market. Second is to ensure that electricity becomes more affordable, reliable, and sustainable for all citizens, not just band A or any other band. We want to promote diverse energy sources, including renewable energy, and encourage energy efficiency. We want to foster investment, competition, and innovation in the sector. We want to ensure that underserved areas are served sustainably in Lagos. The law is creating 4 institutions. The first one is the Lagos State Electricity Regulatory Commission. That will have an oversight for regulatory compliance and licensing. Then the Lagos Independent System Operator. This will ensure cash flow and reliability are handled in a very efficient way. The Lagos Electricity Agency will transform to become our own utility while ensuring that our communities are served, our underserved communities are served in a very efficient way. 2 special funds are created in the law. The first one is the Electrification Fund, which is to ensure that energy solutions in underserved and unserved communities are financed on a consistent basis. The second one is the Host Community Development Trust Fund, which ensures that host communities to power plants also have access to improvement in their community. Now, the last institution is the Power Enforcement Unit. This unit will address electricity theft, damage to electricity infrastructure, and theft of infrastructure items. Amongst several provisions, permit me to also add that our law is very gender sensitive. Minimum of 1 lady must be on every board on all the 5 institutions that I've just minimum, at least 1.
I know that we've done so much work on this bill. We have looked at laws that have been passed in the past to see where we can improve on them and also make sure that we don't make mistakes. We know that this bill that was signed into law today signal a new dawn in Lagos. I believe that Lagos, we are about to have our future in our hands from today, because there is no economy that's driven without energy. And today, with us having this bill signed, we're sure that we'll get partnership from all sectors, people who will be willing to partner with us in Lagos and make this a reality. I want to thank everyone that's worked on this bill, and to let you know that there's need for you to come back to the House of Assembly for us to do any more work on this bill. We'll be very willing to cooperate with you.
The Lagos State government called on independent power producers and energy solution firms to submit bids for the construction of the gas-fired power plants to bridge the state's persistent electricity gap. And by virtue of the bill, the State Electrification Fund will be set up to ensure reliable electricity supply. And by virtue of the bill, the State Electrification Fund will be set up to ensure reliable electricity supply to the unserved and underserved areas in the state and attract investment.